ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमस्काराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यौ राम नाम वरानने। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। श्री श्रीतारामाभ्यां नमः श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः श्री वेदव्यासमहर्षये नमः। समस्त रामायण आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। भगवत्कृपया शास्त्रोक्त ब्रह्मात्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः सकल विश्वव्याप्तिप्रचारार्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणार्थं समस्त साधकानां हृदयान्तर्गत समस्त विघ्ननिवारणार्थं समस्त भक्ति श्रद्धादि सद्गुण अवाप्त्यर्थंच श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराण अंतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्येन वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ नाम संकीर्तनम्। श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्रीरामचन्द्रपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्म रामायणम् अयोध्याकाण्डम् अथ षष्ठः सर्गः। We are in this beautiful teaching of Sri Lakshmanaji through Sri Guha to all of us about how to tackle the outer life of prarabdha of sukha and dukkha without allowing our mind to get disturbed. It's only a question of clear, undoubted, convinced knowledge or understanding. You have to have the knowledge and make the knowledge stronger as a conviction. Live up to that conviction. This is the only way by which the ignorance born, delusion born, all the miseries or difficulties we can cross. There is no other way. And as I was saying yesterday, if at all one topic we have to thoroughly understand and practice for our immediate relaxation or relief from so much of botherations inner and outer is this portion of teaching. All Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya, Yoga Vidya, all the variety of Shastras, very good. They are always required. But तुरंत हमें इमीडिएट दुखों से बाहर के अंदर के बाहर आना है. And what is the topic under discussion? Very simple. Nobody other than you are the cause of either dukkha or the sukha or total freedom from dukkha sukha called as moksha. All purvarjita karma eva karanam for everyone. And how strong Lakshmanji said yesterday? Ki paro dadati iti kubuddhiresha. Somebody else is a giver of both dukkha and sukha to me. That understanding is kubuddhi. Such person creates the raga dvesha with the people and then he gets lost. How? Expecting that sukha dukkha from them. Every day the postman is going or the fellow gives the telegram money. What do you call that? Money order. No, catch that fellow and say, यार पैसे दे पैसे दे. अरे क्यों दूं मैं? कल दिया ना तूने? कल दिया तो क्या? आज भी दो. आज नहीं आया बाबा ऊपर से. And you become angry with him. He's not bringing money. He will not bring here because you get it. Somebody useless fellow sent you. He is sent. That's because of your love or your naukri, whatever you have done. Did the teller in the bank give you the money? The one who transferred the money into your account? No. The boss gave you in which you are working. And why did the boss give? Because you sell worked in that company. Why suffer we are in the world? Because we are disappointed by the worldly people. And why they disappoint? Because they don't do what we want. And why do we want this or that from them? Because of our raga desha to them. And why the raga desha comes to us? Because of the only one silly, stupid thought that we think they are the giver of sukha dukkha. They are only courier service. Sukha dukkha is only by our own punya and papa karma. I tell you, this is what you understand. What is the meaning of Kshipta Bhumi? Wherein we don't even listen to this class. Moda Bhumi, come to class only to sleep. Vikshipta Bhumi, by the time Guru with all logic and example, conveying the beautiful thought, by the time you were almost trying to catch it, immediately mind is drawn into Kshipta and ran into Kshipta and Moda Bhumika, that you lose this thought in the class. So too, by that Guru doesn't speak only in the class to you. Every time when you are in your good mood of thinking spiritual, that all is Guru's talk only. Otherwise, without Guru, how can you have all that? But that time also, this thought comes to us that here I am the cause of my sukha and dukkha. Therefore, to get sukha, I must do punya. To avoid dukkha, I must do give up. By the time this thought knowledge, which is gained through the kshipta bhumika, vikshipta bhumika, reka bhumika, by the time we get it, suddenly again the attention goes on someone and we expect sukha from somebody. फिर से we become victimized on for victimized by the dependency on others for sukha, and we get dukkha only. जिससे सुख मांगते हो ना वही दुख देगा, क्योंकि सुख मांगने से दुख मिल रहा है वहां. वो ना सुख देता है ना दुख देता है. डू द कर्मा टोल्ड बाय द शास्त्रास फॉर योर ओन sukha and bhoga also, yajna agadi upasana dharmadi, through somebody or the other he will give. This is a very beautiful thought. Hold on to Lord and hold on to Veda Shastras, hold on to the Upasanas and whatever the Yajna or Dhanadi karma to be done, then that will fetch you. Without doing all this, just expecting the people to give, they don't give. But they gave yesterday, or yesterday because they became means for the fructification of your punya karma. Yesterday was 31st of the month, therefore the money order came every day. Interesting, no? Catching the money order, giving postman and asking, यार दे क्यों दो यार भाई कल दिया ना. So too somebody gave me love. Yesterday he gave love because yesterday was the prarabdha of getting love from him. But I enjoyed. I said today भी दे दो, आज नहीं आया. And you get disappointed. We become miserable not because he did not give love. We become miserable because we expected. Why do we expect? Because yesterday when he gave love, we thought he gave. That is a superficial thing. But the reality is what? He only became medium for me to get love. That love I got from him because of I might have done some punya karma. So I need some from love from someone as a reciprocation. So today this fellow loved, other day other fellow loves. Every day every different people are loving me. You know? Anybody, someday the boss loves you, some that's subordinate, उस दिन आपको उससे खुश मिलना है. So to dukkha, not same person gives you dukkha every day. It is our own doings which bring. If we can be strong in this conviction with our ekagra bhumika yukta buddhi, not allowing to get distracted in this knowledge because of kshipta and mudata, or even vikshiptatha, we are doing lot of favor to ourselves. Go on doing charitable actions with whatever the resources you have, all the sukha you want, it will come. Go on doing upasana with sankalpa, Bhagavan will give. Without doing upasana and dharma karma and value oriented karma, expecting from the people is only slavery. people or any resources. No, विचित्र बात मैं बताता हूँ. व्यक्ति का तो बोल ही दिया. Even वस्तु. That vastu which gave us sukha, again later on it alone gives dukha. बिकॉज उस द्वारा सुख मिलने वाला प्रारब्ध खत्म हो गया, हमारा दुख मिलने वाला शुरू हो गया. व्यक्ति आल्सो, दैट्स सो हैपेंस इन एवरी फैमिली और रिलेशंस. 10 years very happy with wife husband, 11th year onward तदिगणतोम start. It's the same person. अरे क्या हो गया? That's what, सुख प्रारब्ध खत्म और दुख का शुरू हो गया. They did not give, your own prarabdha brought. That's the point. So Sri Lakshman Swamiji was teaching this most important topic with so many other thoughts. Main thought we got it. Nayam jano me sukha dukkha hetuho na devatatma agraha karmakaraha manak param karanam amananti. At the level of mind, with punya papa karma, you get sukha dukkha. Beyond mind, when you go to intellect, intellectually used to know the self or the Lord, you go beyond sukha and dukkha, you establish only in the pure ananda or the bliss. So let us do the chanting. Om Sri Ramachandra Brahmane Namaha. Sri Mahadeva Vacha. We'll start from this mantra number 81. 81. 81. There Bhagavan is giving us, Lakshmanaji, the teaching. How when the Sukha Dukkha comes, we have to respond without reaction. That's an important thought. Let us chant from that onwards. Om Sri Ramachandra Brahmane Namaha. Sri Mahadeva Vacha. Om Sukham Va Yadiva Dukkham स्वकर्मवशगो नरः यद्यद्यथागतं तत्तत् भुक्त्वा स्वस्थमना भवेत्. न मे भोगागमे वाञ्छा न मे भोगविवर्जने आगच्छत्वथमागच्छतु अभोगवशगो भवेत्. यस्मिन् देशे च काले च यस्माद्वा येन केन वा कृतं शुभाशुभं कर्म भोज्यं तत्तत्र नान्यथा. अलं हर्षविषादाभ्यां शुभाशुभफलोदये विधात्रा विहितं यद्यतो तत् अलङ्घ्यं सुरासुरैः सर्वदा सुखदुःखाभ्यां नरः प्रत्यवरुध्यते. शरीरं पुण्यपापाभ्याम् उत्पन्नं सुखदुःखवतो सुखस्यानन्तरं दुःखं दुःखस्यानन्तरं सुखं द्वयम् एतद् हि जन्तूनाम् अलङ्घ्यं दिनरात्रिवतो. सुखमध्ये स्थितं दुःखं दुःखमध्ये स्थितं सुखं द्वयम् अन्योन्यसंयुक्तं प्रोच्यते जलपङ्कवतो. तस्मात् धैर्येण विद्वांसः इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु न हृष्यन्ति न मुह्यन्ति सर्वं मायेति भावनात्. गुहलक्ष्मणयोरेवं भाषितोर्विमलं नभः भाषतोर्विमलं नभः बभूव रामः सलिलं स्पृष्ट्वा प्रातः समाहितः. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please value this portion of Adhyatma Ramayanam so much that we start helping ourselves. Okay. Don't blame others as the karaka for sukha dukkha. In the same way, don't try to impose sukha dukkha on others. Teach them the lesson which gives them dukkha, which gives them sukha. Let them do it. Oh yeah. Now we'll straight away start from the 8th mantra. What is it there? Sukham va yadiva dukkham swakarma vashagaha naraha. So Nara is in the vasha of his own karma. And in his karma done past, if they are all papa, he cannot avoid the dukkha. If a lot of punya, he can get the sukha he can distribute to others if he wants. कभी बताया हमने, याद है गीता के समय, पुण्य का फल आप दे सकते हो कभी लोगों को, पाप का कोई नहीं लेता. That's what is the whole story in this 6th sarga toward the end comes. When Valmiki ji narrates his own story to Rama. What a beautiful story it's of 20-25 shlokas. Very excellent. When the Saptarishis tell, go and ask whether those people will take the phala of the papa also. They say, how can we take the papa? You have to feed us, that's it. We never told you to do the sin. That is enough for Ji Ratnakara to totally get disillusioned or cleared in his mind. Now takes the Upadesha from the Gurus, he does it and becomes Sage Valmiki. That much powerful is that topic, and that topic's essence is this one. What is what? Sukha dukkha vashagaha naraha. or karma vashaga naraha, sukham va yadi va dukkham, swakarma vashaga naraha. पुण्य फल यू मे गिव इट टू अदर, बट पाप तो फल भोगना ही पड़ता है. Lot of discussions we have to do on this topic. So if the papa is done, are there not the prayaschitta karma? Not to every papa karma. Many of them you have to go through if they are very strong. To some, there is definitely prayaschitta. But why this negative thinking? That I'll continue doing papa and I will remove it by atonement through some prayaschitta karma. Why all that negative? Why don't you only think of doing punyam where there is no dukkha coming, only sukha coming? It's only question of waiting for the future, waiting for next life. Why do we do the papa? Because doing papa, the result, tentative result, seeming result of sukha comes immediately. If that thing we can break, if we can do it, that I want sukha but not necessary now. If that much we can break, then we will not do the papa in this moment for getting immediate sukha. Then what do we do? Every punya gives sukha, definitely, no doubt. It may not be now, but maybe next life. So let me go on doing punya. Into that way of thinking and living, a person comes to. अभी तुरंत चाहिए सुख, तो तुरंत का आपको कोटा नहीं है, तो then do the papa. But this papa, imaginary sukha it gives now, but it is accounted there to give the dukkha in future. So why do we think कि पाप का क्षमा हो कर दे भगवान तो अच्छी बात है, और पाप का पश्चाताप प्रायश्चित करूंगा मैं. These are all this is not Hindu thinking कि do the papa for 6 days and come on Sunday and you get all freedom from it, again continue for 6 days. है ना? फिर से पाप किया फादर, अच्छा बेटा चलो कम टेक दिस वाटर, कंटिन्यू फॉर 6 days, मोर पाप. That is not Hindu mentality. We are common sense people, people with guts and commitments. Our decision is only to do punya. Why go to the Baba knowingly when it gives dukkha? Now we understand how strong is our delusion, that we are refusing to accept the nectarine guidance of the Guru or the Shastra. Then better with whatever resources you have, invest them for punya, you get more and more sukha. We want like cryptocurrency, immediately the cost should grow. And millions dollars, people all over the world are going on investing now in that. I don't know how it is leading to the economic confusion in next 20-30 years. बहुत भयंकर है वो. Please have patience, do punya karma and get the sukha. Now the higher level is there even in this. Why are you again wanting the temporary sukha, which while going definitely gives dukkha? By your punya karma? पुण्य भी दुख देता है, क्योंकि खत्म होता है सुख ना, फिर से हमको वो सुख खत्म होने का दुख होता है. Then what is what? Beyond sukha dukkha, there is another state of being called as always in bliss or ananda. That is not gained through the karma, punya or papa. It is only gained through jnanam, the atma jnanam and moksha. Why don't you go for it? See how many times the gurus have told us this so far, and yet we are not convinced. Means what? How much delusion we have still, how much non-effort we are in the thing, not putting the effort in terms of listening and contemplating. So tera tujhko arpan, give to Guru whatever the knowledge is given, and we live our own life of ignorance or delusion, where we will do the papa and want the sukha immediate, or we want the sukha long term, do the punya, but we don't want to do the sadhana to rise above both. Both sukha dukkha, papa punya ka phal, दोनों बंधन है, याद रख लेना. And this should go into my heart. In that also beginning, to avoid all the papa, do punya karma for some time. Thereafter, only two karmas. One dharma karma, second adhyatmika sadhana. That's it. So, is it clear ki swakarma vashagaha naraha sukam va yadiva dukkham? He cannot avoid, it will come to him. And the load of this sentence is what? Your karma brought you sukha dukkha, not others. So don't blame Kaikeyi or Manthara or anybody, even Brahmadeva. So this up to this portion, the topic dealt was to clear this doubt regarding Who is the cause of my sukha dukkha? And it is once for all cleared, nobody else. So it is my own karma done in the past of papa and punya. I get dukkha and sukha. Okay, यहाँ तक. Now the another topic is discussed from now onwards. What is that? Ki yadyat yatha agatam. In the present, what we have to do? You can't wipe off the past now. You have done it, and the result are so set in. And Bhagwan has declared और हो गया. कभी होटल में होता है ना, आपने कह दिया ऑर्डर, उसने बोल दिया, बन भी गया सब्जी. अब now you can't say it no. You have to take it only and pay the money. मेल पीपल उसको पैक करके और किसी को देते हैं, खुद अच्छा दूसरा वाला खाना बना के खाते हैं. सो यहाँ ऐसा नहीं होता. व्हाट इज सेज की लिसन केयरफुली. यद्यद यथा आगतम. whatever in whatever the way it comes. And what are they? Sukha and dukkha. जहां जहां जिस जिस व्यक्ति से, वस्तु से, परिस्थिति से सुख या दुख आ रहा है, and all that is not because that वस्तु, व्यक्ति और परिस्थिति, but because our own karma. तो कर्म के कारण कोई भी व्यक्ति, वस्तु, विशेष से, परिस्थितियों के द्वारा यद्यत सुखम दुखम आगतम यथा आगतम. Yatha means in whatever the quantity, in the whatever the duration, in the whatever the depth it is coming. Sometimes the quantity of the dukkha थोड़ा ही है, डेप्थ ऑफ द दुक्खा भी थोड़ा है, लॉन्जेविटी भी तक कम है. कभी कभी इतना क्वांटिटी भी होता है दुख का, इतना बड़ा, उसका डेप्थ भी बहुत होता है, एंड longevity or lifelong also it doesn't live, especially when we are cheated by the most trusted people. That dukkha is unbearable. And mind you, that cheating happened again because of our karma. Don't blame that person. But I'm saying that dukkha is very deep, very long, and very, very powerful it is. So I'm just giving an example of yatha agatam. Yadyat yatha agatam. That sukha or dukkha, as it comes in its quantity, in its depth, in its permissibility or the longevity, from whichever the person or the object or the situation, let them come. यद्यद यथागतम इज एक्सप्लेन टू यू नाउ. जो भी सुख दुख जिस तरह से भी आता है, कोई भी बंदा ले आए, वस्तु ले आए, या कोई परिस्थिति ले आए, और वो सुख दुख कितना भी गहरा हो, ऊपर ऊपर हो, कम टाइम के लिए हो, ज्यादा टाइम के लिए हो, थोड़ा हो या ज्यादा हो, व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? यद्यद यथागतम तत्तल भुक्त्वा. डिसाइड कि आई विल गो थ्रू इट with decision of going through, and actually while going through, because I have decided that I will go through, I am going through. Therefore, what is its reciprocation on the mind? Result, swastha manaha bhava. Therefore, how to make the mana not become aswastha and remain in swastha? When the sukha dukkha are coming, only two way. My own karma has brought them to me. Two, I can't avoid them. Third, I'll go through them because they have come to me as they have come without reaction. This conviction is the one which brings the mana to swastha, which is so essential for you and me as spiritual seeker. Nahi to, with small little dukkha coming with this and that source, how much we become kshipta and vikshipta in our mana, and exhausted we become mudha. We will never get to the ekagra bhumi to listen to the tattva as taught in Upanishads or as taught in Bhagavatadi or even Yoga Darshana. We'll be lost with all our noble vision. See, at this time of our 2 hours, 6 to 8 in the morning, how noble we are, how saintly we are, how quiet and calm we are, how beautiful we are, listening to such sublime Shastra, which were given by the rishis of those time and heard also by the rishis of those time. How noble, it's highly respectful. मेरे को मौका मिल जाए, if I am the president of India, मैं तो आप सबको भारत रत्न दे देता हूँ. बिटवीन 6 बजे से 8:30 बजे तक खत्म होते ही बैक. Now, once this class is over, the moment we are in the world, how much of the pain, bitterness, dukkha in the mana of so many reasons. What with that? What's happening? Seconds में mana स्वस्थ हो गया. With that aswastha of the mana is gone into kshipta mode, vikshipta. All this learned here is forgotten. What is the way? Firm decision. What is the firm decision? I have done a lot of papunya in the past. It's going to come to in the sukha dukkha from anybody. I am going to go through them without complaint, without regrets, without reactions. allowing my mind to be in the swastha sthiti. If this theoretical decision is not taken and if practically it is not done, मन अस्वस्थ होता है. जिसका मन अस्वस्थ है उसके सामने यू मे पुट ना मन चंगा कटौती में गंगा, यू कैन पुट एवरी सुख भोगा, यू विल बी मिजरेबल ऑन. स्वस्थ मना भव is a very important thing in life for you and I. That's why mainly we have to do study of the Shastra. We have to understand every intricacies very deeply. Then we have to be on the seat of meditation for hours together. With that goal of ours, if we are not qualified for it, will I we reach that? What is the qualification for it? Swastha mana. How the mana is swastha? When sukha dukkha are coming, let them come and go. Yadyad yatha agatam tat tat bhuktva swastha mana bhavetu. Everybody is like that. What a beautiful, important thing Lakshmanji has told us once for all. He told once for all. Whether we receive it or not, it is in our hands. No complaints from now onwards to God or to the people or anybody whenever the dukkha comes. So it is our own papa karma ka phal. Even sukha comes, no need to get attached to anyone. It is only my own karma which has come in this result form, the punya karma. Dharma karma doesn't give sukha or dukkha. If you do, if you don't do it, it will give dukkha. But dharma karma doing is only cleansing our what do you say, our duties, etc., or our runa, etc. Dharma हमारा ऋण को चुकाता है. Runa is different from punya and papa. But punya papa are the different ones. So yadyat yathagatam tat tat bhuktva swastamana bhavet. Now is not this also line to be written and kept in our house to look at it? Yadyat yathagatam tat tat bhuktva swastamana bhavet. Everything that day good food has come or the love from people has come, enjoy it and be quiet in the mind, don't react, don't get attached to them. My punya khatam ho gaya re baba. So too that day everybody insulted, humiliated. Yadyat athagatam yatha agatam bhuktva swastamana bhave. Thank God आज के दुख के द्वारा वो सारा पाप घट गयो. If we are not in swastha in mana, what do? We become aswastha. And what is aswastha mana? Only these two. Sukha givers toward them the raga, and we want them to give again and again. Dukkha givers toward the dvesha, toward them dvesha, we try to avoid them. And the one who gave sukha, because of raga, we attach to them, we want the sukha from them, they are not able to give, then from that person only we become dukkhi. And towards whom we created hatred. Even though he is wanting to give us sukha, we don't go to him because our mind is conditioned by the dvesha because he gave dukkha one time. Like any hotel when we go, चल रही है उस होटल में आते हैं, यार वहाँ बनता नहीं ठीक खाना, एक ही बार खाया वो, अरे उस दिन कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ होगा, but how do you decide that every day it's bad? And you never go again there, and every day good hotel, good foods are made there. Other place you go, ये चल यहाँ चलते मजा आया, and there after ordering and eating you say यार इतना बढ़िया नहीं है उस समय का जैसा था. Oh, by mistake he made good food that time, or at that time he brought the food from that hotel only. And this fellow might have brought from this place. कुछ भी हो सकता है, ऐसा नहीं के लिए हम कह रहे हैं. At the point, do we not get fixed about? Then go and worry. Last time you call the waiter also. You go to talk to the cashier also. You even talk to manager also. Last time when I came, the food was so good. What happened to this? Yeah, you came 10 days back. Same food we gave you. How can it be okay in 10 days? Is it not? Everywhere. Same bus I will board every day, and same seat I will seat I will sit on. But that seat was seated by his other fellow when you got on yesterday, who was like elephant size. He broke the seat. Now you expect, yaar kal acha tha seat, kal acha tha road. How can be the road every day be same? When the telephone wale, when the electrical wale, when by fiber wale, everybody is digging it. You can't have the same thing every day. Don't get attached to Sukha Karana. That's called Sukhanusayi Raga, Dukkhanusayi Dvesha. We are going to study same thing in Yoga Sutras again. So, is that Mahavakya understood? Yad yad yatha agatam tattatu bhuktva swastamanaha bhave. Don't allow the mind to become aswastha vitragadvesha because of sukha dukkha. Just go through and keep the mind cool. Beautiful it is. It's the highest achievement. He alone can be qualified for the next level of karma yoga, followed by the bhakti yoga, followed by ashtanga yoga, then the jnana yoga and moksha. जो मन अस्वस्थ रखता है वो उसको कभी भी कुछ साधना नहीं होता. This sloka is $1 million that way. Then how we have to go on preparing our mind is next sloka. Very tough it is, but this sloka is little beyond the sukha dukkha. He is talking these next slokas from the ultimate dharma nirvahana and parama dharma called as adhyatmika sadhana. From that standpoint, he is saying this. Not from sukha dukkha punya papa. हो गया यहाँ तक. He says, Name bhogagame vancha. I have no desire for the bhoga of the Vishayas to come to me. Who can do this? Only a spiritual person. Or the one who does like this alone gets qualified for the spiritual sadhana of the Atma or Moksha. Name bhoga agame vancha. Such a difficult thing it is. Doing papa and wanting the sukha is worst. Doing punya and expecting sukha is good. Not at all wanting even sukha of the Vishyas, because I want to have the Ananda, the Atma. It is higher than everything. Such person alone says, Name bhoga game vancha. Here it is Vairagya. Lakshmana is Vairagya's pratika. I am not having my attention outward to get any sukha bhoga from the objects or the people. I want the inner Atma sukha. Name bhoga game vancha. Name bhoga vivarjane. Okay? Vivarjane means when the bhoga goes away from me, I have no reaction. So here bhoga agama is sukha bhoga agama. Vancha. Bhoga is dukkha. Bhoga is both. Yes, bhoga is both. Sukha का भी भोग होता है, दुख का भी भोग होता है. सुख दुख दोनों को भोगता है जीव. Jiva is bhokta. Bhokta are both. Sukha and dukkha. So sukha bhoga agame na vancha. Dukkha bhoga vivarjane na vancha. See, I don't want the sukha to arrive to me, nor I want the dukkha to go away. Then what do you do? Agacchatu atha ma agacchatu. Agacchatu atha ma agacchatu. Means what? Agacchatu atha ma agacchatu abhoga vashugo bhavetu. So what is what? Agacchatu atha ma agacchatu. Both. Let the sukha come, doesn't come. Let us dukkha come or doesn't come. I am not interested. In this way, आउटर वर्ल्ड से आने वाले सुख के दुख के भोग के वश में नहीं होना. अभोग वशकः भवेत्. These are all interconnected. The one whose intellect is convinced about Shashvata Ananda Prapti through spirituality, if he starts from that side, he should rise above both outer worldly sukha dukkha. Therefore, he will be rising above the sukha giving punya, dukkha giving papa. This is one way. The other way is what? Going through only the dukkha, understand that it is because of papa. No, you want sukha, keep on doing punya. And later on, every punya gives sukha, but it is incomplete, endless. Therefore, again you become dukhi. Then a question comes. I am doing punya, I am getting sukha, but it is not permanent. Again, I am getting the disappointment of no sukha. That also is dukkha. Is there any way to have continuation of the ananda? Then such person become vairagi. To him it is told, this is where is the nitya nirantara, niratishaya, nirankusha, truptiya, ananda in the discovery of your own self. तो वो समझकर इधर आके उधर जाओ या ये समझकर इधर से उधर जाओ. सो नमे भोगागमे वांछा नमे भोग विवर्जने. तो सुख भोग आना है ऐसी वांछा नहीं है, दुख जाना है ऐसा मेरे को टेंशन नहीं है. इन दिस वे आगच्छतु अथ मागच्छतु. Agachatu means let it come or doesn't come sukha. Ma agachatu, let the dukkha come and doesn't go. सुख नहीं आए कोई फर्क नहीं, दुख नहीं जाए कोई फर्क नहीं, सुख आए कोई फर्क नहीं, कुछ जाए सुख दुख जाए कोई फर्क नहीं. So arrival and departure of sukha and dukkha I am not interested in. Now this is called as samprajnata samadhi, wherein all these modifications are happening at the vritti level and upadhi level. They are being fully observed as a witness to them, not getting carried away with them, not giving them more value. This is again called as Drashta Bhava in Vedanta. Are anedo jare jare. How, see the peace of mind. Like in our life, many people according to Prarabdha come as friends. They निभा करेंगे friendship का खत्म हो जाता है वो. Some come as enemy खत्म हो जाता है. And how can we get disturbed by that? At the stage of immaturity, it will be like that we react. If we go on reacting throughout life, means we are never matured. We are continue to be immaturity. Why should we? We should not be affording to be immature that way. To go on reacting, at least one age should come. And many women know that. They don't know the Vedanta philosophy, but then they practice that only without knowing its words or language. When the husband is unruly or very funny and all, they take it a prarabdha and they just maintain the peace. Like that, how many women are tortured by the men? More in India than other place in the world. Only they know that dukkha. They can't tell it outside. And again, stupid fellows I call them. They do karwa chauth. Instead of doing karwa chauth, do that upasana. Maybe this fellow becomes better. Husband, male domination, torturing, not valuing, not caring. And in some other cases, it is other way. So whenever we give that example, don't get that feeling कि स्वामी हमको कह रहे हैं. मैं दोनों को कह रहा हूँ. Nobody is fair. Nowadays the trend is changing. The women folks are now more poking the men folk and they are taking all the badala. But वो लोग थोड़ा then they will also. There are so many organizations in America. You know, the women wife tortured husband's organization. They are all there. Hmm. So, agacchota abhogavashago bhavet. That women they have learned, bechare. So then just to go through it. अब वो लोग फिर again as I told you, because of education, because of they're also earning money, and with that ego is growing. Therefore, they are saying you just shut up to husband and all. But 40, 50 years back, the in-laws, the husband, they blame her and all. You see, मेरा प्रारब्ध है करके she is to. Yeah, not only that time, throughout life, any number of lives is only prarabdha. It doesn't change. So go through silently. That's the only thing we can do. If you become violent, then all peace of the life goes away. There could be again three different compartments I told you. Million times we discussed. One compartment of arrival of sukha dukkha according to the past prarabdha, which we cannot do anything except going through as it is said here. Bhuktva, first compartment. Second is, if you want more and more sukha, then find your time and mind, whatever the way, keep on doing the punya. That's what they do, husband, in-laws torturing, but still they do daily upasana, daily feeding those undeserving fellows, khana banake. So that lady is earning their punya. The next life, she'll be in a better place. She may be in the same house with the characters reversed. She'll become husband and husband wife. दे धमाका फिर. होता है ऐसा भी जब ऋण चुकाना है. Different रूप they come. Like if you feel I'm torturing you and very bad, you will become acharya next life and I become this. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Second compartment is this of keeping on doing punya to get more sukha. But more important than these two, third compartment of all the time keeping in touch with the Paramatma truth through the Shastra Dhenam. Actually, that should become the goal. Then after that, the in-between compartment should go away. Only two remain. That Sukha Dukkha are coming according to Prarabdha, but I am fully involved in my own Paramatma Prapti Wala Adhyatmik Sadhana. When this becomes more and more greater, we just get detached from the उपाधि. हमको फिर वो सुख दुख जो शरीर मन पे होता है उसका भान भी उतना नहीं रहता. It's just thing like many times you might have gone through it when you are in your deep puja or japa. That time the body's headache is there, stomach ache is there, but you don't feel that much. उतना ही है दुख. It's not reduced, but you don't become dukhi because You are in meditation trying to think about the Lord's form. In doing that effort, you detach from the Deha. Therefore, that Prarabdha Dukkha also is not that much bothered. Like now also, not that you are free from all dukkha and all. You come here only because this is the less dukkha to the class. And then there, there is some listening about Bhagavan is going on. And in this attention of listening to Paramatma, you are that other dukkha, you're not mother no, right now. But once you go out of class again, same different dress of samsari we wear. It's okay. It goes on for everyone. It doesn't change overnight just like that because of some forceful attempts. It's not an evolution. It's an evolution. Guru knows it. But still Guru goes on compelling, forcing to see that he doesn't give up the path. He will not, Guru cannot enhance the speed of evolution of any disciple. Only Ishvara knows. But Guru's point is not to make that fellow go out of track. That delays the procedure, progress. That's the only thing Guru does. Now coming to this point, we have to know last sloka. Last means Yasmin Deshe cha Kale cha. In whichever the place, at whichever the time, Yasmadva, for whatever the reason, Yena Kenava, by whatever the means, Krutam, the things are done, Shubha Shubham, the Punya and Papa Karma, Bhojyam Tatu Tatra, that is being experienced, na Anyatha, it never becomes otherwise. So, whichever the time, whichever the place, because of whatever the reasons, with whatever the means, Punya or Papa are done. The fall of that will come. It won't go otherwise. That's how the whole world is made by the Ananta Shaktiman Paramatma and set that machine and he has put it on. It goes on working. So, Yasmin Deshecha, in whichever the place, Kalecha, timings, Yasmadva, Yasmad means purpose, the reason. Yena Kenava, the means. So for whatever the reasons, by whatever the means, at whichever the place, at whatever the time. Whatever Shubham Ashubham Krutam Karma, Krutam Shubhashubham Karma, Bhojyam Tatu. The phala of that will definitely come to us. Tatra na anyatha. Please never imagine that this rule can be changed. Therefore, a small little action of sin, even of the thought, even of the little speech, of hurting someone, even bodily action, it is noted, my dear. So too, small little of punya also done, it also noted. In today's world of dealing with crores and crores rupees also, but still, when it comes to the accounting in the banks, यानी कि 32,42,633 और 21 पैसे. Don't you see that 21 paise? How dare they round it up? That's okay later on. But वो 21 पैसे का भी वहां होता है. That's how. What is the cost of the petrol now? 89 rupees 23 paise. There's no 23 paise anywhere, but it is accounted. In the same way, little also punya done, little also papa done, little at least sukha dukkha it is going to give to us. So too, little of this sadhana done, that also gives. So let us decide whether to do the little papa, little punya, or a lot of sadhana. The best decision is lot of sadhana. Sadhana is only three things. Outer sadhanas for getting rid of the outer thing and become internal. Second, the internal sadhana of chitta vritti nirodha, by which mana becomes shant. Third, listening from the Guru, the tattva, contemplating on it, knowing the truth. These are the 4 or 5 sadhanas which we have to very clear and keep doing them. Lot of that. No punya, no papa. Ho gaya. Chahiye sukh tu punya karte jo. That's why he said, when you are tired of sadhana, come out and do some punya. Never do papa. Pura select all, delete all the papa. Vritti from our mind, papa sankalpa from our mind, papa karma through the mouth or the body. मौका देना ही नहीं. दोगे करोगे तो भुगतना पड़ेगा. That is why always Being alert and being sensitive is sadhana. Sensitive to this point that even little papa I do, I am going to get the result of it as dukkha. They were alert not to do. And papa we do both with the mind more and with the speech also hurting everyone, or bodily physical actions also. Physical action papa is everything. When you conk the horn of your car or scooter so much, you make lot of sound in your house. These are all external physical disturbances. That is physical papa done. हैंड एंड लेग्स यूज करके कि इसको मार पीटना ही नहीं है फिजिकल पाप. दिस आर ऑल फिजिकल पाप. एवरी वस्तु विषय रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम इज द फिजिकल papa done. The vocal papa is speech wise hurting others, insulting, humiliating, carrying the tales, you know, creating the disturbance in the faith of other person about this fellow. These are all vachika papa. Abusing. These are all. The manasika papa is in the mind, thinking that bad for that person. Something should happen to him, non-positive and all. तीनों तरह के पाप होते हैं. काया वाचा मनसा. सेंसिटिव हो गए कि इतना भी करो उसका फल भुगतना पड़ेगा. जब अलर्ट हो गए कि दैट वी आर नॉट अलाउइंग गो. हो गया. यस्मिन् देशे च काले च यस्माद्वा येन केनवा कृतं शुभाशुभ कर्म भोज्यम तत् तत्र न अन्यथा. It cannot be otherwise. Now, as I was telling you, last two shlokas are, first we are told the cause of sukha dukkha because of our own punya papa. Second was told reduce your papa, keep on doing punya. Third, now the topic is rise above both of them, start becoming spiritual. In continuation of that only, in the 11th mantra, alam harsha vishadabhyam. Enough of getting carried away by the harsha vishada whenever they come, and they are the result of shubha shubha phalodaye. शुभ कर्म का फल उदय होता है तो हर्ष हो जाएगा, सुख आएगा. डोंट गेट जंप्ड आउट ऑफ स्किन कॉल्ड एज हर्ष. सो टू दुख पाप फल का उदय जब होता है वो हमको दुख के रूप में होता है. डोंट गेट कैरिड अवे बाय बिकमिंग विषादग्रस्त. तो द पुण्य फल इज सुख एंड हर्ष. पाप फल दुख इज विषाद. डोंट अलो योर सेल्फ टू बी इन हर्ष विषाद. सी हर्ष शोक जहाति. Everywhere, Harsha, Marsha, Bhayodvege, Muktoya, Sachame, Priyaha. Every chapter of Gita, every of the Upanishad, they talk about this. Alam Harsha Vishada Bhyam means what? Enough of jumping out of skin. When you get Sukha, Harsha ke dwara, Dukha, Vishad ke dwara. The Sukha came, I became Harshita. Dukha came, I became Vishadagrasta. Enough of these reactions. Harsha, Vishada are the reactions to the Sukha Dukkha gained in life. Sukha Dukkha are the results of the Punya Papa done. You have to be spiritual. A spiritual person has to rise above his individuality. Individuality keeps on becoming stronger when Papa Punya are done for Sukha Dukkha and getting through Harsha Vishada. Therefore, Harsha Vishada Bhyam Alam. Alam is enough of it, which are the result of Shubha Shubha Phala. Then Vidhatra Vihitam Yadyat. Yadyat Vidhatra Viditam. Yadyat, whatever Viditam is written by Vidhata the Brahmadeva. Tattat Alangyam Surasuraihi. Even the Devatas, Asuras also cannot do the Langhanam or crossing of that. What the Lalatme, the Vidhata, the Brahma has written. And he never writes independently. कि किसी को बुला कर इसके माथे पे लिखना, ये जिंदगी भर रोता रहेगा. पहले आधा जिंदगी रोया, शादी नहीं हुआ करके रिमेनिंग रोया, शादी हुआ करके. Some people have a knack of entering into everything which gives only dukkha to them. अब क्या करे? बेचारा होटल में जाता है, खाना इसे सड़ा मिलता है उसको. He'll get a train in the ticket and the compartment is so worst. And he just want to come out of it with his neighbor, waiting for that fellow to come. And he finds a fellow who is totally opposite in nature. Some people have this knack of entering into perennial dukkha only. Vichitra, bechare. So, Vidhatra Vihitam Yadyatat Alangyam Surasurai. You can't avoid it. Even devatas who are so powerful, even the asuras, they also cannot change the likitama Brahmadeva. Enough of it. And Brahmadeva writes, depending on what we do, he doesn't do on his own. Okay? Now, these next four slokas need a full class. We'll discuss them tomorrow. Today, we'll stop it here. Today, we have a long chanting to do today. Voice also. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Pyo Namo Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. A beautiful stotra. First time I am seeing in my life the Krishna stotra called as Sri AALAVANDDAR stotra. AALAVANDDAR stotra in praise of Lord Krishna. Beautiful it is. Let us do chanting of it. Before that, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraya Amritakal Shasthaya Sarvame Vinashnaya Trailokyanataya Sri Mahavishnave Namah Bhagyavati Chandrika Bhakta Chitta Keki Ghanagana Roga Dambholir Mritidara Kutarikaya Namo Namaha Om Nasai Roga Hare Sopira Javata Nirantara Namadavira Om Sri Anumadvira Namaha Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Namaha Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Namaha Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Namaha Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Om Sri Anumate Namaha Om Sri Anumate Namaha. Let us do Shiva Smarana. Om Om Namah Shivaya 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 Om Namah Shivaya. These 10-15 minutes which we are spending in our chantings just to relax ourselves, because a heavy subject of Shastra we are listening every day. Also, through this we will be reaching the feet of Lord, thanking Him for giving us such good day, thanking Him for giving us all this knowledge, praying to Him that let this knowledge become strong in our heart, and again requesting Him one more beautiful day in which little more we go near to Him. So to have a peaceful night and sleep. That is why every day these chantings we are doing. Now Lakshmi Nrsimha. Om Vajranakhaya Vidmahe Tikshna Dhimahe Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahaladaya Cha. Om Vajranakhaya Vidmahe Tikshna Dhimahe Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahaladaya Cha. Om Vajranakhaya Vidmahe Tikshna Dhimahe Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahaladaya Cha. Rama Mantra. Rama 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 Rama. Every day 108 times, 112, 120 we are doing. Om Sri Krishnānugrahena Bhagavat Tattvasya Krishna Bhagavatah Anubhava Darshana Praptyartham Vishwashanti Kalyanartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Samskrutehe Vishwavyaptyartham Sri Alavandar Stotrasya Parayanam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe Bhaktanam Sadhakanam Vigna Nivaranartham Ayurarogya Kshema Stairyadi Samassa Sat Sampada Shraddha Bhaktyadi Samasta Yogyata Sadhana Bhaktyartham Cha. Okay, there are so many shlokas. 65 are there. हिम्मत है करने को? I'll try. ओम अथ श्री आळवन्दार स्तोत्रम ओम स्वादेन्निह सर्वेषां त्रयन्तार्थं सुदुर्ग्रहं स्तोत्रयामास योगीन्द्रः तं वन्दे यामुनाह्वयम् नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो 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 यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो 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 यामुनपादाब्जरेणुभिः पावितात्मने विदिताखिलवेद्याय गुरवे विदितात्मने नमो चिन्त्याद्भुताक्लिष्टज्ञानवैराग्यराशये नाथाय मुनये गाधा भगवद्भक्तिसिन्धवे तस्मै नमो मधुजिदङ्घ्रिसरोजतत्त्व ज्ञानानुरागमहिमातिशयान्तसीम्ने नाथाय नाथमुनयेऽत्र परित्र चापि परत्र चापि नित्यं यदीयचरणौ शरणं मदीयं भूयो नमो परिमिताच्युतभक्तितत्त्व ज्ञानामृताब्धिपरिवाह शुभैर्वचोभिः लोकेऽवतीर्ण परमार्थसमग्रभक्ति योगाय नाथमुनये यमिनां वराय तत्त्वेन यश्चिदचिदीश्वर तत्स्वभाव भोगापवर्गतदुपाय गतिरुदारः सन्दर्शयन्निरमिमीत पुराणरत्नं तस्मै नमो मुनिवराय पराशराय मातापिता युवतयस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य नः कुलपतेर्वकुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्घ्रियुगलं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना यन्मूर्ध्नि मे श्रुतिशिरः सुचभाति यस्मिन् अस्मन्मनोरथपथः सकलः समेति स्तोष्यामि नः कुलधनं कुलदैवतं ततो पादारविन्दमरविन्दविलोचनस्य तत्त्वेन यस्य महिमार्णवशीकराणुः शक्यो न मातुमपि सर्वपितामहाद्यैः कर्तुं तदीयमहिमस्तुतिमुद्यताय मह्यं नमोऽस्तु कवये निरपत्रपाय यद्वाश्रमावधियधामतिवाप्यशक्तः स्तौम्येवमेव खलु तेऽपि सदा स्तुवन्तः वेदाश्चतुर्मुखमुखाश्च महार्णवान्तः कोमज्जतोरणकुलाचलयोर्विशेषः किं चैष शक्त्यतिशयेन न तेऽनुकम्प्यः स्तोतापितुस्तुतिकृतेन परिश्रमेण तत्र श्रमस्तु सुलभो मम मन्दबुद्धेः इत्युद्यमोऽयमुचितो मम चाब्जनेत्र नावेक्षसे यदि ततो भुवनान्यमूनि नालं प्रभो भवितुमेव कुतः प्रवृत्तिः एवं निसर्गसुहृदि त्वयि सर्वजन्तोः स्वामिन्न चित्रमिदमाश्रितवत्सलत्वं स्वाभाविकानवधिकातिशयेषितृत्वं नारायण त्वयि न मृष्यति वैदिकः कः ब्रह्मा शिवः शतमखः परमस्वराडिति एतेऽपि यस्य महिमार्णव विप्रुषस्ते कश्रीश्रियः परमसत्त्वसमाश्रयः कः कः पुण्डरीकनयनः पुरुषोत्तमः कः कस्यायुतायुतशतैककलांशकांशे विश्वं विचित्रचिदचित् प्रविभागवृत्तं वेदापहार गुरुपातक दैत्य पीडादि आपद्विमोचनमहिष्टफलप्रदानैः कोऽन्यः प्रजापशुपति परिपाति कस्य पादोदकेन स शिवः स्वशिरोद्धृतेन कस्योदरे हरविरिञ्चि मुखप्रपञ्चः को रक्षति मम जनिष्ठ च कस्य नाभेः क्रान्त्वा निगीर्य पुनरुद्गिरति त्वदन्यः कः केन चैष परवानिति शक्यशङ्कः त्वां शीलरूपचरितैः परमः प्रकृष्ट सत्त्वेन सात्विकतया प्रबलैश्च शास्त्रैः प्रख्यातदैव परमार्थविदां मतैश्च नैवासुर प्रकृतयः प्रभवन्ति बोद्धुम् उल्लङ्घितत्रिविधसीम नमातिशायी सीमनमातिशायी सम्भावनं तव परिदृढिमस्वभावं मायाबलेन भवतापि निगूह्यमानं पश्यन्ति केचिदनिशं तदनन्यभावाः यदण्डमण्डान्तरगोचरं च यतो दशोत्तराण्यावरणानि यानि च गुणाः प्रधानं पुरुषः परं पदं परात्परं ब्रह्म च ते विभूतयः वशीवदान्यो गुणवान् ऋजुः शुचिः मृदुर्दयाळुर्मधुरस्थिरः समः कृती कृतज्ञस्त्वमसि स्वभावतः समस्तकल्याणगुणामृतो दधिः उपर्युपर्यब्ज भुवोऽपि पूरुषान् प्रकल्प्यते ये शतमित्यनुक्रमात् गिरस्त्वदेकैकगुणावधीप्सया सदा स्थिता नोद्यमतोऽतिशेरते त्वदाश्रितानां जगदुद्भवस्थिति प्रणाशसंसारविमोचनादयः भवन्ति लीलावितयश्च वैदिकाः त्वदीयगम्भीरमनोनुसारिणः नमो नमो वाङ्मनसातिभूमये नमो नमो वाङ्मनसैकभूमये नमो नमो नन्त महाविभूतये नमो नमो नन्त दयैकसिन्धवे न धर्मनिष्ठोऽस्मि न चात्मवेदी न भक्तिमान् त्वच्चरणारविन्दे न किञ्चनोऽनन्यगतिः शरण्यं त्वत्पादमूलं शरणं प्रपद्ये न निन्दितं कर्म तदस्ति लोके सहस्रशो यन्न मया व्यधायि सोऽहं विपाकावसरे मुकुन्द क्रन्दामि सम्प्रत्यगतिस्तवाग्रे निमज्जतोऽनन्तभवार्णवान्तः चराय मे कूलमिवासि लब्धः त्वयापि लब्धं भगवन् इदानीम् अनुत्तमं पात्रमिदं दयायाः अभूतपूर्वं मम भावि किं वा सर्वं सहे मे सहजं हि दुःखं किन्तु त्वदग्रे शरणागतानां पराभवो नातनतेऽनुरूपः निरासकस्यापि न तावदुत्सहे महेशः तुं तव पादपङ्कजं रुषा निरस्तोऽपि शिशुस्तनन्धयः न जातु मातुश्चरणौ जिहासति तवामृतस्यन्दिनि पादपङ्कजे निवेशितात्मा कथमन्यदिच्छति स्थितेरविन्दे मकरन्दनिर्भरे मधुव्रतो नेक्षुरकं हि वीक्षते त्वदङ्घ्रिमुद्दिश्य कदापि केनचितो यथा तथा वापि सकृत्कृतोऽञ्जलिः तथैव मुष्णात्यशुभान्यशेषतः शुभानि पुष्णाति न जातु हीयते उदीर्ण संसारदवाशु शुशुक्षणिं क्षणेन निर्वाप वरां च निर्वृतिं प्रयच्छति त्वच्चरणारुणाम्बुज द्वयानुरागामृतसिन्धुशीकरः विलासविक्रान्तपरावरालयं नमस्यदार्तिक्षपणे कृतक्षणं धनं मदीयं तव पादपङ्कजं कदा नु साक्षात् करवाणि चक्षुषा कदा पुनः शङ्खरथाङ्गकल्पक ध्वजारविन्दां कुशवज्रलाञ्छनं त्रिविक्रमत्वच्चरणाम्बुजद्वयं मदीयमूर्धानमलङ्करिष्यते विराजमानोज्ज्वलपीतवाससं स्मितातसीनून समामलच्छविं निमग्ननाभिं तनुमध्यमुन्नतं विशालवक्षस्थलशोभिलक्षणं चकासतं किणकर्कशैः शुभैः चतुर्भिराजानुविलम्बिभिर्भुजैः प्रियावतं सोत्पलकर्णभूषण श्लथालकाबन्धविमर्दशंसिभिः उदग्रपीनां सविलम्बिकुण्डला लकावली बन्धुरकम्बुकन्धरं मुखश्रियान्यकृतपूर्णनिर्मला वृतांशुबिम्बाम्बुरुहोज्ज्वलश्रियं प्रबुद्धमुग्धाम्बुजचारुलोचनं सविभ्रमभ्रूलतमुज्ज्वलाधरं शुचिस्मितं कोमलगण्डमुन्नसं ललाटपर्यन्तविलम्बितालकम्. Excellent shlokas, all of them. I will talk on this once. स्फुरत्किरीटाङ्गदहारकण्ठिका मणीन्द्रकाञ्ची गुणनूपुरादिभिः रथाङ्गशङ्खासि गदाधनुर्वरैः लसत्तुलस्या वनमालयोज्ज्वलं चकर्तयस्याभवनं भुजान्तरं तव प्रियं धाम यदीयजन्मभोः जगत्समस्तं यदपाङ्गसंश्रयं यदर्थमम्भोधिरमन्त्यबन्धि च स्वैश्वरूप्येण सदानुभूतयापि अपूर्वद्विस्मयमादधानया गुणेन रूपेण विलासचेष्टितैः सदा तवैवोचितया तव श्रिया तया सहासीनमनन्तभोगिनी प्रकृष्टविज्ञानबलैकधामनि फणामणिव्रातमयूखमण्डला प्रकाशमानोदर दिव्यधामनि निवासशय्यासनपादुकां शुकः अवधानवर्षातपवारणादिभिः शरीरभेदैस्तव शेषताङ्गतैः यथोचितं शेष इतीर्यते जनैः दानः सखा वाहनमासनन्ध्वजः यस्ते वितानं व्यजनं त्रयीमयः उपस्थितं तेन पुरोगरुत्मता तदङ्घ्रिसन्मूर्ध सम्मर्धकिणां कशोभिना त्वदीयभुक्तोज्झितशेषभोजिना त्वया निसृष्टात्मभरेण यद्यथा प्रियेण सेनापतिनान्यवेदिततो तथानुजानन्तमुदारवीक्षणैः हथाखिल क्लेशमलैः स्वभावतः करस्त्रैस्तवोचितैः गृहीत तत्तत्परिचारसाधनैः निषेव्यमानं सचिवैर्यथोचितम् अपूर्वनानारसभावनिर्भर प्रबुद्धया मुग्धविदग्धलीलया क्षणाणुवत्क्षिप्तपराधिकालया प्रहर्षयन्तं महिषीं महाभुजम् अचिन्त्यदिव्याद्भुतनित्ययौवन स्वभावलावण्यमयामृतोदधिं श्रियं भक्तजनैकजीवितं सकमर्थिकल्पकम् भवन्तमेवानुचरन् निरन्तरं प्रशान्तनिःशेषमनोरथान्तरः कदाहमैकान्तिकनित्यकिङ्करः प्रहर्षयिष्यामि सनातजीवितः दिगशुचिमविनीतं निर्दयं मामलज्जं परमपुरुषयोऽहं योगिवर्याग्रगण्यैः विधिशिवसनकाद्यैः ध्यातुमत्यन्तदूरं तव परिजनभावं कामये कामवृत्तः अपराधसहस्रभाजनं पतितं भीमभवार्णवोदरे अगतिं शरणागतं हरे कृपया केवलमात्मसात् कुरु अविवेकघनान्ददिग्मुखे बहुधा सन्ततदुःखवर्षिणि भगवन् भवदुर्धिने पतः स्खलितं माम् अवलोकयाच्युत नमृषा परमार्थमेव मे शृणु विज्ञापनमेकमग्रतः यदि मे न दयिष्यसे ततः दयनीयस्तव नाथ दुर्लभः तदहं त्वं धृतेन नाथवान् मद्धृते त्वं दयनीयवान्न च विधिनिर्मितमेतदन्वयं भगवन् पालय मास्मजीहवः वपुरादिषु योऽपि कोऽपि वा गुणतोऽसानि यथा तथाविधः तदयं तव पादपद्मयोः अहमद्यैव मया समर्पितः मम नाथ यदस्ति योऽस्म्यहं सकलं तद्धि तवैव माधव नियतस्वमिति प्रबुद्धधीः अथवा किं नु समर्पयामि ते अवबोधितवानिमां यथा मयि नित्यां भवदीयतां स्वयं कृपयैव मनन्यभोग्यतां भगवन् भक्तिमपि प्रयच्छ मे तव दास्य सुखैकसङ्गिनां भवनेष्वस्त्वपि कीटजन्म मे इतरावसथेषु मास्मभूत अपि मे जन्म चतुर्मुखात्मना सकृत्वदाकारविलोकनाशया तृणीकृतानुत्तमभुक्तिमुक्तिभिः महात्मभिर्मामवलोक्यतां नय क्षणेऽपि ते यद् विरहोति दुस्सहः न देहं न प्राणान् न च सुखमशेषाभिलाषितं न चात्मानं नान्यत् किमपि तव शेषत्वविभवात् बहिर्भूतं नाथ क्षणमपि सहेयातु शतधा विनाशं तत्सत्यं मधुमथन विज्ञापनमिदं दुरन्तस्यानादेः अपरिहरणीयस्य महतः विहीनाचारोऽहं नृपशुरशु भस्यास्पदमपि दया सिन्धो बन्धो निरवधिकवात्सल्य जलधे तव स्मारं स्मारं गुणगणमिति इच्छामि गतभिः अनिच्छन्नप्येवं यदि पुनरितीच्छन्निवरजः तमश्चन्नच्छद्म स्तुतिवचनभङ्गीमरचयम् तथापीत्थं रूपं वचनमवलम्ब्यापि कृपया त्वमेवैनं भूतं त्वमेवैवं भूतं धरणिधर मे शिक्षय मनः पिता त्वं माता त्वं पिता त्वं माता त्वं दयिततनयस्त्वं प्रियसुहृत् त्वमेव त्वं मित्रं गुरुरसि गतिश्चासि जगतां त्वदीयस्त्वद्भृत्यः तव परिजनस्त्वद्गतिरहं प्रपन्नश्चैनं सत्यहमपि तवैवास्मि वरः जनित्वाहं वंशे महति जगति ख्यातयशसां शुचीनां युक्तानां गुणपुरुषतत्त्वस्थितिविदां निसर्गादेव त्वच्चरणकमलैकान्तमनसाम् अदोदः पापात्मा शरणद निमज्जामि तमसि अमर्यादः क्षुद्रः चलमतिरसूयप्रसवभूः कृतघ्नो दुर्मानी स्मर परवशो वञ्चनपरः नृशंसः पापिष्टः कथमहमितो दुःखजलधेः अपारादुत्तीर्णः तव परिचरेयं चरणयोः रघुवरयदभूस्त्वं तादृशो वायसस्य प्रणतति दयालुर्यच्च चैद्यस्य कृष्ण प्रतिभवमपराद्धुर्मुग्धसायुज्यतो भूः वद किमपदमागः आगन्तस्य तेऽस्ति क्षमया ननु प्रसन्नः सकृदेव नाथ तवाहमस्मीति च याचमानः तवानुकम्प्यः स्मरतः प्रतिज्ञां मदेकवर्णं किमिदं व्रतं ते अकृत्रिमत्वचरणारविन्द प्रेम प्रकर्षावधिमात्मवन्तं पितामहं नाथ मुनिं विलोक्य प्रसीद मद्वृत्तमचिन्तयित्वा यत्पदाम्भोरुहध्यान विध्वस्ता शेषकल्मषः वस्तुतामुपयातोऽहं यामुनेयं नमामि तम् इति श्री आळवन्दार स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णं यामुनेयं नमामि त्वम्. A beautiful stotra it was, very enchanting. Tomorrow Govardhana Ashtakam, then Govika Geetam. Thank you for your patient listening. These are all great stotras full of Viveka, Vairagya, Bhakti, Sharanagati, Jnana. We should just spend our time only in that. Keep on spending. Om Bhor Bhuva Swaha. Pranaya Panaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane Brahmarpanam. Madhya Madhya Mundapane Uttara Voshna Stupada Prakshana Achavana. Tambula Nirajanan Darshayami. Om Nilamega Shama. Nitya Ganmohan. Bala Gopal. Venugana Lola Vedanta Vidya. Navanita Chora. Bhakta Janadhara Paramadaya Varti Mukti. Gita Amrudata Paramayogisha Krishna. Parsad Rupa Krishna Sarvamangalam. Rama Sarvamangalam. Shiva Sarvamangalam. Om Natatra Suryo Bhatina Chandra Tarakam Nema Vidyito Bhanti Kuto Yamadni Tameva Bhanda Varvajaro Tasya Sarvidam Vivadi Narayana Vidmaye Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodaya Om Dasata Vidmaye Sita Vallabhaya Dhimahi Tanno Ram Prachodaya Ram Bhare Vidmahe Bhumijaya Sundana Sita Suttagyan Sanatan Namo Brahma Dimyo Brahmidam Mangala Gurudevam Om Brahmalokadanisham Yerime Guru Purodvakya Pramana Vyakya Yogindraya Namaste Shukaya Brahmarupidam Saradashtamyo Vishnunatham Bol Syavarava Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Radhavara Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्म सूत्र योगवाशुभात योग सूत्र सूत्र संहिता शिव पुराणादि समस्त सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास विश्वामित्र वशिष्ठ तुलसीदास आदि श्री रामायणाचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास वैशंपायन अग्निवल्क्यादि शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय। बोलो भाई सब श्रोता जिज्ञासु साधक मंडल की जय। सेवक मंडल की जय। उपासक मंडल की जय। श्रद्धालु मंडल की जय। Thank you, friends. One more day at the feet of the Lord. Om. Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Tomorrow class will be at 7:30 as usual. Thank you. Early morning class.